Welcome back, guys. Today we are doing another review, and this review will be fairly short. We are looking at the Rimmel Stay Matte Face Powder, and I have been wanting to try this for a while because I usually always have a powder on. I hate the feeling of a sticky face, so I usually always set my makeup with at least some type of powder, and therefore I'm always looking for a new one. This one I thought might be really good simply because it is supposed to be lightweight. It's supposed to minimize the signs of pores, like hide the imperfections on the skin and give a flawless look overall. And it is also supposed to stay on for 9 whole hours, which I find pretty incredible if it actually does that. One thing though is on the webpage I finally found this on, it only said 5 hours, but the product itself says 9 hours. So I really hope it will hold up those 9 hours. I really hope it. But if it's only 5, I guess it's also kind of okay. The packaging on this one is so boring I could almost die. It is clear plastic, there's nothing exciting at all. The same with labels, there's no labels on this whatsoever, and the smell is simply just very powdery. The appliance, I guess you could say, of this, if you use a brush, you can do that. Simply put the brush in there, tap it off and put it on. It gives a very natural mattified look. But if you choose to use it with a sponge instead, you can really pack it on and get still a natural look, since it is a translucent, like it is, I think they call it transparent. Yes, this one is transparent, so there's no color in it. It's simply just supposed to make everything sit on better. So if I use the sponge, it sits on really well. Like, it really packs it on and helps everything stay matte. This product was indeed lightweight. It helped mattify and fill in the pores for actually all 9 hours, but I was sitting at home in those 9 hours, so I can't really say how much it helps if you go out and do stuff, since right now we're in the middle of a pandemic. I can't really move out too much, but it held up for 9 hours sitting at home doing normal tasks at least, so that's good. I want to talk about the ingredients here just for a short moment, because there are some things in here that I really want to talk about, because I don't understand why they're in here. Like, I really don't get it. I just want to tell you already. So we got tocopherol acetate, which is vitamin E and an antioxidant. Coconut oil, which is an emollient, moisturizing. It can help treat a lot of dry, itchy things like dandruff, dull hair, eczema, dry and itchy scalps, dermatitis, psoriasis. These are some of the things they're said to be able to help with. It helps the skin retain moisture and is suitable for irritated and sensitive skin, because it is a non-fragrant ingredient. It is an antioxidant and aids against wrinkles and signs of aging. So overall, a really good oil if combined properly. We got zinc oxide, which is lubricating, thickening, an antioxidant and skin soothing. It is a sunscreen, active and protects against UVA and UVB. It can also be used to give opacity to a product, so I guess that's why it gets this translucent feel, translucent look from. That was the good things, and now the bad. And these are not, I mean, it's not like they're really bad, but I just don't understand what they're doing in a powder. It's a lot of fragrance, guys, so just brace yourself for that. We got fragrance first, and as you might know if you've been here for a while, fragrance is a irritating product and can be irritating and sensitizing to the skin. And when they put on fragrance on a product, it can actually be just one fragrance, but it can also be 20 or 50, we really don't know. So that's why you might not want to see fragrance in your product. We got butylphenyl methylpropionol. That was very wrong, but we'll just stick with it. This has a floral scent, is again a fragrance and can be sensitizing. Then we have benzyl salicylate, which is a sweet floral scent again. It can cause negative reactions even in small amounts. Again, it's a fragrance and can be sensitizing. so that's simply why. We got citronella, which is a which comes from geranium, roses and other plants. It smells kind of citrusy, like grassy or citrusy, and can also aggravate the skin when exposed to air. Again, a fragrance and sensitizing. Next up is hexyl cinnamon, which comes from jasmine or smells like jasmine. Also a fragrant, can be sensitizing. Then linalool comes from lavender and coriander, or smells like lavender and coriander. Still a fragrance, still sensitizing. And the last one is I'm gonna do this so bad. Hydroxyhexyl-free cyclohexene. And I'm not even going to try to say that again because it was just horrible and it won't be better. This has a light, sweet and floral scent and is again a fragrance, so it can be sensitizing. And those are the ingredients in the powder. And again, I am wondering so much, why did they choose to put all these fragrances in a powder when it doesn't smell like anything? It's not like I smell roses or cinnamon or anything. I only smell powder. So it just concerns me a bit and makes me want to maybe not use it as much. But I don't really know, guys. The price of this is 60 in Danish kroner, 8 euros and 9.5 US dollars. And again, I have used it a few times because I feel like the effect I get is very good. Even though, actually I forgot this before, but I want to say when I look very close to my face, especially on my nose, it does look like it fills in a bit weird, so it gives like these patchy places, like especially on my nose, but sometimes also on my cheek. It's not really something I notice if I'm further away, but if I really look at my skin, then it annoys me. So just remember that if you want to try this. Otherwise, it's really good. It held up for those 9 hours. It mattified, filled in my pores, and was just overall, well, helping. You can see it right now. Actually, I do have it on my skin right now. So if you think my face is looking pretty okay, spotless, matte and nice, that's why. So I might be using it again, but those fragrant ingredients are just really putting me off, so I wouldn't be able to say for sure. So sorry about that, but I don't want to play with fire, you know. One thing is they just put some fragrance in and tell us what it is, but that it also has fragrance beside these other fragrant components. That's just too much for me, so yeah. I mean, why would you put fragrance in this? It just doesn't make sense. It makes me kind of mad, makes me kind of sad. So we won't be talking about that more. That's all for this short review today. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed watching. You can always click the like button, subscribe if you want to stay for more, ring the bell to get notified whenever I post. So I hope you enjoyed today, enjoyed yourself, and I just hope you all have a happy life, one day at a time.